Nubians are a Nilo-Saharan ethnic group indigenous to the region which is now northern Sudan and southern Egypt. They originate from the early inhabitants of the central Nile Valley, believed to be one of the earliest cradles of civilization. Nubians differ culturally and ethnically from Egyptians in the southern valley of Egypt, although they intermarry with members of other ethnic groups, especially Arabs. They speak Nubian languages as a mother tongue, part of the northern eastern Sudanic languages, and Arabic as a second language. Nubian kings and queens were buried near Gebel Bakar in pyramids as the Egyptian pharaohs were. Nubian pyramids were built at Gebel Bakar, at Nuri, at El Kerub, and at Meru, south of Gebel Bakar. Today, Nubians are Sunni Muslims who believe in the angels created by God, in the day of judgment, and individual accountability for actions, in God's complete authority over human destiny, and in life after death. The ancient Nubian festivals were all religious. Every year, they waited with bated breath to enjoy and celebrate their unique festivals, to connect with their beloved gods and goddesses in the most personal way. This is done by visiting temples to dance and sing, delivering gifts and asking for their dreams and aspirations to come true. The Nubians would offer offerings and sacrifices at festivals, but the main purpose of these amazing festivals was to see the sons and daughters of God's kings and queens and maintain the belief that the world is run by the gods and goddesses. In the area of marriage among the Nubians, cross-cousin marriage is the preferred marriage type. Intermarriage among the various Nubian groups was and is still rare. Only women are bound by endogamous marriage rules. A dowry is exchanged as a sign of public declaration of marriage. The dowry then becomes the possession of the bride, and it may not be returned even if the marriage is not consummated. Divorce is frowned upon by tradition, and the demographics as well as the marriage rule of the Nubians leaves divorced women scant opportunities for remarriage. Nubian husbands are known for their loyalty and gentleness, and Nubian wives are known for their obedience. In terms of housing, the size of the village, the number of its hamlets, and the density of its population are directly related to the width of the agricultural land. The villages with wider agricultural land were smaller, had higher population density, and contained fewer hamlets. The inhabitants are related to each other by marriage and descent. What is unusually unique about their houses is the crocodiles, which are mummified. The Nubians have an ancient belief from the ancient Egyptians that the presence of a crocodile will protect them and their home from the eye of any evil. The Nubian cuisine is among the greatest in Egypt. The most famous Nubian dishes include bamia, kushari, molokia, kebab, and tamia, amongst others. A traditional Nubian dress consists of three main parts: the gemis, the gurubaba, and top. The gemis is a kind of top dress that gives the effect of a gown. It can be made to order depending on the color, length, fabric, and sleeves required. The gurubaba is a thick, heavy cloth tied around the waist to cover the legs. To avoid the hassle of tying it at all times, the top is a long and wide sash decorated and colored in various ways, which is wrapped around the chest, and the excess is thrown over the shoulder. In the case of craft, the art forms in Old Nubia are divided into three categories: utilitarian, decorative, and symbolic. The utilitarian arts include the making of plates, mats, fans, and jars from materials available in the environment, such as straw and clay. The decorative art includes mainly bead necklaces and bracelets. Grooms and brides use these ornaments to decorate themselves. The symbolic arts include wall and door decoration. In general, the Nubians are extremely hospitable to the extent that they can host a Nubian guest they don't know well and their family for up to a week or 10 days. But they also consider their language as a very sacred custom of their own and refuse to teach it to any foreigner.